I feel like a dragon could have caught her. And, you know, maybe, I don't know. I don't know. She didn't have to push it that far. The dragon could have helped. And she literally gave everything. Oh, all right, angry boy. Does that crack your armor there?
Though we walked in opposing paths, Iceheart was a worthy woman. Her deeds will not soon be forgotten.
The echo is a gift and a burden both, as you know only too well. So, I cannot believe she is gone.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I'm glad to be back on solid ground, even if said ground is floating in the sky. When that Imperial battleship appeared, I honestly thought we were finished. And we would have been, had your friend not arrived when she did.
She died. Twelve grant her mercy. Brief though our time together was, Sal was a true friend and a gentle soul who fought for her beliefs. She would have made a fine scion. What is a scion but one who fights for our cause? Our hopes survive thanks to her sacrifice. Let that be enough. Yet, I cannot help but wonder how she came to know of our presence here.
From Reisvelga, I will wager. He will have felt my channeling of the Eye's power. It would seem they were able to make peace with one another in the end.
She gave her life because she believed in us. We owe it to her to see our mission through. See that dome-like structure further in? Let's make our way over there.
I will tell you, this only frustrates me further that they did not feel that the last zone of Endwalker required more sacrifice. Their willingness to write sacrifice into the game, it just feels like they pulled a punch. The last zone of Endwalker felt, and maybe I'll feel different when I go through. There was a whole scene in that zone that like didn't really ring for me because it was meant to call back to expansions I didn't play. So maybe I'll feel differently. But my first time through, of all the people I was attached to, everything worked out in the end. And it feels like on the low end, we should have lost Thancred. It was the first one. It was not done as controlled. On the low end, every time we visit that map and we hear those male vocals, that should remind us that that map, every other map here is mapped because it's a physical place in the world. But that zone is Thancred. Is Thancred. That's Thancred. And if you want to visit Thancred, go spend time in Tool. I don't know. Because that's what's making this meaningful. This whole zone will feel different to me from now on because we gave up things to get here. Not things we wanted to, but things we had to.
The Isle Sentinels don't seem to frequent this area. We should be safe here. Let's talk strategy, shall we?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We are coming up on the end. So. Flarian, have a good one. Yeah, the voices on the slow walk, I'm missing that portion, Pride. So I'm saying, like, maybe that zone feels different if the slow walk means more. Because I think sacrificing people you are willing to lose, then it's not a sacrifice, right?
First of all, in the interest of efficiency, I suggest we make this place our base camp. We can coordinate the search for the Archbishop from here.
I have no objections. Now that we stand upon Ozisla, I am struck by the vastness of the Isle. We must needs be methodical if we are to find our quarry.
Good. Now, unless I'm mistaken, this used to be an airship landing, and a major one at that. From what I know of Allegan design, there should be a terminal nearby that's linked with the Isle's operational hub. If we can find such a terminal, we should be able to learn something from the Archbishop's whereabouts. Let's split up and look for it.
Cool. This should be quest, I believe, 88. Now, we have a dungeon here, which I don't remember, and a trial, which I do remember, and I don't know what order they're in. Oh, hey, buddy. Didn't see you there.
The Empire borrowed most of its technology from Allegan relics. If we can find the terminal, I reckon we can operate it.
Your voice changes every time I talk to you, bud. Sometimes you're like Scottish, I don't know. He's a big, mysterious man. Just talk like two passerby. Oh, you want to look at me when you talk? Excellent. I dare say this landing could accommodate even a Ragnarok-class vessel. Remarkable. Wait, a Ragnarok is a class of vessel? I don't know that I knew that. I don't know that I knew that. That makes the name more meaningful and less creative, all at the same time. Hey, buddy. We're gonna stand really far apart when we talk, okay?
The machines are beyond my ken. I shall leave it to the others to find this terminal. Of more concern to me are the dragoons that I sense nearby.
I can barely hear you when you're standing that far from me, bud. You gotta, come on. This zone music is very loud. Does that take the edge off? It's awesome. It's loud. I'm not 90 quests in, no. About to be, though. 94 for base. This is base 3.0. Wait, you sent us to look for a terminal and you were standing at it the whole time?
Nothing? Damn it. It's just this terminal. And it doesn't seem to respond to anything I do. Any bright ideas, Wedge? Wedge? He was here just a moment ago. Oh, don't tell me he's wandered off. I'm sorry, Meter, but could you help me search for him? Absent-minded as he is, I worry that he's strayed beyond the landing area and made friends with the local sentinels.
Alright. Sure. Oh, what is going on with this class? I was like, why do I keep ending up on my non-sped up mount? Alright. So we're level 60. I didn't even make it to 59 on any of the others, so they'll just have to wait. We'll just finish the expansion on this one. But I did wonder how close I could get to 460s, and the answer is 3 58s and a 60. And this one very easily is going to be 61, maybe 62. I think Warrior made it to like 57 before I finished. Because all those level capped quests now give experience. Wedge?
Ow!
What are you doing?
Wedge, are you alright?
I'm fine, Chief. I just tripped, that's all.
Fool of a Lalafell, what were you thinking, coming over here on your own? Death by overwork is one thing, death by stupidity is quite another.
I'm sorry, Chief, but I think I found something.
What is this? A wreck of a sentinel?
Oh, there's no wreck, Chief. She's still operational.
Oh.
See?
Initiating, performing diagnostics. Diagnostics complete. To proceed, please agree to the terms and conditions of use.
Yes, I don't need to read them. I just agree. Yeah, I'm familiar with TOS. That'll never come back to bite us. We'll never find out later that something's been in TOS the whole time, and that we don't like it, and that therefore we feel that it is unfair to punish us for breaching TOS that we didn't read. That would never happen.
Thank you. To register as a user, please state your name.
I'm Wedge, and that there is Media.
Bloop. User registration complete. Welcome to Azizla, Master Wedge and Master Media. I'm Guidance Node, GLI.
Yeah! Oh.
That's it, guys. That's the answer. Base 3.0 is when the game canonically told you, no abacus.
This is quite what I had in mind, but it might just serve. Wedge, bring the nose this way, would you? There's something I'd like to try.
So how much Star Trek have you been watching?
Oh, a lot.
Really?
Sorry. Note. I need a status report on the facility.
Gilly! Oh! You have to do what the Chief says!
Gilly. Gilly.
Yeah, that's it! Good girl!
Ah, here we are. Not much of note. Yes, someone recently I reactivated Helix, which is this area. Yes. Right. I don't see any Star Trek uploaded to this particular machine.
Reactivate, did you say?
Yes, I don't. Where are the television shows? Maybe the Archbishop watched something, I'd wager. I dare say he woke up the place when he used Vanu's key. Yes. Oh, hello. Are there any other people in the facility? If so, where? I'm on task. Let's see. On the flagship, that's the central aisle, I'm seeing positive readings with the Aether Chemical Research Facility and the Fractal Continuum. And what have we here? Intruders detected in the Gamma Quadrant. Defense system engaged.
Our Imperial friends, I suspect. I hope they enjoy the defense system. But what of the Archbishop and his cronies?
What might offer an indication? How about this? Which area is currently consuming the most energy? Yeah, somewhere called the Triad Control in the research facility.
And what manner of place is that?
It is, and I quote, a regulation facility for the warring triad subjects. And that's all it says. The rest of the information is only accessible to users with consular privileges.
I mislike the sound of this, which leads me to believe that it is indeed the place. I'm inclined to agree with Stola. Whatever it is that the Archbishop seeks, it is like to be there.
That settles it then. Let's find a way across over to the flagship.
Excellent. Excellent. Always crit, always crit, always crit. I just like crit. Ding 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 ding. 61. This is what happened in ARR. I didn't get to touch my warrior for so long. Because by the end of like just ARR class quests and the MSQ, I was 57. So I didn't get to touch it again until we were way into Heavensward.
Gilly's a good girl. Isn't she a good girl?
Yeah.
The boring triad. I somehow doubt they are amenable to negotiation.
Yeah, they almost sound like something that we would like disagree with. Maybe even fight with.
The warring triad puts me in mind of a tale from my childhood. It told of 3 gods locked in perpetual conflict.
What in the Fury's name is that thing?
It's a talking, floating golf ball.
What is golf?
A few years back, Wedge and I decided he wanted a dog, and when he said no, he sulked for a bleeding month.
Oh, well, he can have a guidance note, I guess.
Well, this note turned out to be rather useful, more than I expected.
Right? Did we complete one? That was a completed quest, right? Yeah, that's what leveled me. Perfect.
Bleep. Greetings, Master Meteor. Is there something you wish to know?
Yeah. Tell me how to get to the flagship.
Bleep. Requesting access to the Aether Chemical Research Facility. Access granted. Generating route. Bleep. Route generated. Commencing guidance to chosen destination. Please be aware that the designated route may take you through restricted sectors. That the Isle's defense system may attempt to terminate you. Be kindly reminded that in accordance with the terms and conditions of use, you and your party assume all risk of damage or injury, including death, that may occur en route to your destination.
Excellent. Excellent.
Can the guidance node be trusted? I know not, but we have few other options. Let's see where it leads. Meteor, Istola, Estinian, we 4 shall proceed to the research facility. I don't want the party to get too heavy. 4 of us feels like it will be like a light party. Sid, the Excelsior is our sole means of egress. Escape. Pray remain here and have her ready to depart at a moment's notice.
Understood. We'll see what she's repaired, ready to fly. If anything happens, let me know via link, bro.
Be on your guards, my friends. The enemy could be anywhere, everywhere, anywhere.
I think I'll just keep going. We're already pushing against the time when it's going to get really hard to find a group just for what we need. And I really would prefer not to run anything unsynced if we don't have to. I really didn't mind an ARR. I was having fun, but like I'm starting to become a little more attached to this, and I think it takes something away to do it unsynced. But you have to do it unsynced if you can't find people. I mean, it was one thing with coils where like unsynced is a real bear, but for stuff like MSQ dungeons, unsynced is not a problem. You can pull it blind, undergeared, without skills, with complete noobs who are busy eating burritos in their other hand, and like it still goes down. So to like neuter that into unsynced feels ridiculous. Alright.
We have scarce begun, and already it leads us to a dead end.
Does it?
You are currently within the Alpha Quadrant. First, you must use nearby Matter Conduit to travel to the Beta Quadrant. Please wait a moment while I activate it.
Oh. Ooh. How's that dead end treating you now, Estinian? Huh? Pretty fancy. Pretty fancy. Pretty fancy. Yeah, Chris, I should have started earlier so we could have done MSQ roulette this morning. That was my fault. Noted. We'll try to be more prepped for Stormblood. Have more things at cap. Maybe even beyond cap. So maybe have things up in the low 60s, 62, 63, things like that. So that by the time we hit 70, we've got a bunch of stuff staged. So, appreciate it. We have 4 months. 4.5 months.